The easiest way to make a representation on the local plan is via the portal on the local plan website. As you can see, this is the homepage of the local plan website, which you can either reach via the Dover Council website or by looking up www.doverdistrictlocalplan.co.uk. Before I show you how to make a representation, it may be useful to understand a little more about the local plan website and the resources available to help inform your comment. This is the homepage, which provides you quick links associated with the consultation, the interactive policy maps for the entire district, and more information about the local plan process as a whole, including what we did at Regulation 18 and some key important documents. The evidence base page contains all of the studies, plans, and strategies which inform the local plan and the policies within it. They are broken down into categories relating to the evidence they cover, for example, site allocations, climate change, placemaking, etc. The Where I Live section of the website includes summaries for each of the individual settlements within the district. Within these summaries, you will be able to view the process undertaken by the council during the HELA in order to decide the most appropriate sites for allocations across the district in terms of residential, employment, and gypsy and traveller sites, which are now included within the submission local plan. You will need to scroll down each of these pages in order to find all of the information. The Get Involved page is full of information relating to this consultation period. Here you will find information including FAQs and local plan summary documents alongside the How to Comment guide. It is particularly important to read the local plan FAQs and guidance on legal compliance, soundness, and duty to cooperate prior to making your comments. This is due to the fact that national legislation requires people to answer specific questions about the plan's soundness and other legal tests at this stage of the consultation. This document explains these terms. The reason you need to answer these specific questions is because your comments will go before the independent government planning inspector that reviews the local plan and its examination. This is where you may be invited to speak and make your views in person. The guidance note explains this process in more detail. Once you've read the guidance, it's time to go to the consultation portal. This can be accessed here, or if you want a quick option, this link at the top. This is a consultation portal's home. You'll be able to log in and register using this button in the top right. If you've been here before, you may see that your username and password are already populated, like you can see here. If not, then you'll need to register. The terms and condition and privacy policy are available here. Alternatively, you are able to log in via Facebook and Twitter. Here, you're able to input your username, first name, last name, and then choose a password and your email address. This box here, you'll need to tick if you're registering as an agent. If you're registering as an agent, you will then also need to input consultee details of who you're acting on behalf of. Once you've registered, you'll need to go into your email account and look for an email from keystone@objective.com. It might be worth searching your junk if this doesn't appear within a few moments. Here, you'll be able to view your username, which you'll need to keep safe, and then you can click this link here in order to activate your account, which I've already done. Once you're logged in, you'll be able to see your details up the top here. This is on the consultation homepage. You'll be able to view all of the open consultations alongside the historic ones. The open consultations at the moment are the Regulation 19 consultation on the Dover District Local Plan submission document, the Regulation 19 Sustainability Appraisal, the Habitats Regulation Assessment, and the Infrastructure Delivery Plan. If we take a look at the Regulation 19 document first, if you click upon Learn More, you'll be able to see the supporting files that we discussed earlier, alongside the Council's privacy notice and some further information. Once you've read this, you can go to the event. Down the left, you can see the areas that you're able to comment on. If the icon is faded out, it means that you need to open the chapter up in order to see the parts that you can comment on. If you're working your way through the document, you can also see here it says Add Comment. These buttons do the same thing. From here, you'll be able to see your profile, which is how you created your account earlier. There may be some missing fields that you would like to fill in, such as your title. Your address may or may not be filled in, depending on if you filled it in earlier. If it's your first initial registration, it's not initially asked for, as some consultations do not require it. However, for this part of the local plan consultation, an address is essential. So it is marked here as essential, and you will need to fill it in prior to moving to the next steps. You'll only need to do this the once when you log in order to make your first comment. It will save it from that point forward. From here, you'll be able to work your way through the representation form. Please note that the asterisks at the top indicate whether it's essential that you fill in the questions or not. Please note on question 2, if you say that the plan is sound, question 3 will disappear. However, if you mark that it is unsound, you'll have access to question 3, and you are able to tick as many boxes as you wish are appropriate. In the attachment section, you're only able to upload a maximum of 3 attachments. These attachments might be maps or images that support your representation. Please do not use this function to host your comments or your full representation, as if it does not answer the above questions, it may be deemed inadmissible. Once you've completed your comment, you can save it as a draft if you wish to go back to it, or you can complete the comment. You'll be able to see the sections that you've completed with the tick here. Once you've worked your way through the document and completed all of the comments that you wish, you are able to review those comments or simply submit them. So you can add further, it gives you one more prompt to add more comments, or you can submit now. And it will inform you that those have gone through. You're able to go back and review your comments in the My Submissions area, and that will give you all of the submissions that you've made. Please note, if you do want to submit further comments at a later date after you've submitted, you can do this, but you will need to refresh your page. So if you go to the event and notice that they've all disappeared and you're unable to comment, and you receive a message here saying we've received your submission, if you press reload, they will reappear and you'll be able to do a further submission. Going back to the consultation home, the other 3 events are slightly different. So you have the Regulation 19 Sustainability Appraisal, Regulation 19 Habitat Regulations Assessment, and the Infrastructure Delivery Plan. On these events, if you go to Learn More, you'll be able to view the documents in the supporting file section, and then go to the survey, complete your details as you did in the other one, and then clearly state the area that you're commenting on within that particular document, and then submit your comment. Again, you can save and review and submit. If you have any questions around making representations, please do contact the local plan hotline and we will be happy to assist you.